What's up, everyone? Daddy Warbucks here, and today we are continuing our playthrough of Rime of the Frost Maiden. Karis is the DM through the series, so Karis, why don't you set us up for today?
Okay, so in our last session, we were going to go and conquer and tackle the last of the towers. That's almost the only thing we didn't do. Because, we also needed to de-enchant that crown thing that the lady was wearing at the place they'd been before. And then, look over here, there was a library. And that kind of put paid to that. So, yes, having our brave adventure capitalists ensconced in the library where they have been lost for 2 full days. Well, although they did sort of have to conquer the library because there was someone there that was a very hoity-toity sort of Argonaut that they didn't like, and so they removed him from the library. And they now have a little blind, large, blind awakened, the words. Birds in the at the South Pole don't fly.
Penguins?
Thank you. Hi.
You got this.
I've got this. Words, yes. Has been following around and is now freed and is very grateful for being freed. So having been ensconced in the library for 2 full days, about the 3rd day they figure, well, at least Tolly's figures, okay, he's had enough of a survey that he's willing to let the others drag him out kicking and screaming. That this is an okay thing. So, I need a con save from everybody.
Oh,
But did we start with inspiration?
Of course we did, because everybody was on time.
Using it. Hell yeah.
Alrighty, so let's see
This
here.
is a magical effect?
This is a magical effect. Okay. So, Kira, give me a d6, please.
Sure. 6.
Ooh. Tully's, give me a d6, please.
what was the DC? What was the DC?
Varied by person.
Oh no.
Let's see. Andwise. Okay. And let's see, where's Azatoth? Azatoth, give me a d6, please. Oh, wait, that was this one. Alrighty. And where was Landar's? Landar's was first. Landar, give me a d6, please. Okay. Alrighty, so.
Do I gotta do D6s as well?
Yes, please. I should just have everybody do the d6. Alrighty, so as you come out to the main door of the library and you start to step out, been 2 full days. There is a much heavier frost over everything than there was when you came into the library 2 days ago. And when some of you went back and forth outside of the library, yeah, it is much heavier, very thick frost. The ground's pretty slippery just about everywhere you go. So where are you heading from here?
We're going to the Sagromancy Tower. Holy place. Holy place.
Where are we going?
Necromancy Tower it is, yeah.
Necromancy Tower. It should be
And-
somewhere
and this-
around here.
Yeah, the supposed destination over that way.
And what is Ghosty Boy doing, Tollies? since that's how you guys
Ghosty,
tend to get distracted.
it is. So, hang on, let me just measure the distance real quick.
Oh,
That'll do. Okay, so before we leave, Tully's opens like, I don't know, 100 books that he hasn't read yet. Actually, that's not going to work. Never mind. Ghosty Boy's coming with. I was going to say Ghosty Boy can read them while he's gone, but
He's got the
So-
penguin to turn the pages for him.
oh, he does. Right. Okay. Ghosty Boy's staying with the penguin. Penguin's going to be turning pages. He's going to read them for me, and obviously, he can just telepathically like send me the information. So yeah,
That
that's
will
what's
keep
happening.
Ghosty Boy pinned down so he won't be exploring further for other things to distract us. Yes. Alrighty.
Yeah, that was our problem the whole time.
You head out. And it's very slippery, but this is also ice, and you guys are pretty well acclimed to the ice. Acclimated to the ice. Words today. And all, but frost on top of ice is still pretty slippery, even so.
Is what are you
And
doing?
as
Thank
you-
you for the 5.
Huh?
Give us a 7.
We have
Shit,
crampons.
dude.
Put them on. If the
This
ground's
is
slippery,
true. You have
putting
crampons,
crampons on.
and this moves just fine.
Thank
Never
you all
mind,
so
that
much
is
for the ongoing
not
support.
an
It means
issue.
a whole lot.
Karen,
We're gonna mute that.
Probably yeah, she's got books in her hands, it's not gonna actually water. So we're just dusting all this away.
Okay. So as you walk along, Kara and Andwise, you kind of notice that around the periphery, there's the occasional Nothic still there, kind of following and keeping an eye on you. But there are also there's some white fur at the edges that, some sort of animals, you haven't gotten a good look at them, that seem to be kind of, oh, thank you, Giz. There's some sort of, animals that also seem to be pacing at a distance, ducking behind things.
No. Focused.
I'm ignoring it. I just
What?
say
But
there's stuff
there's some.
around, but don't worry
What?
about it. Don't worry about it.
What if it's dangerous?
And I just don't think it matters to us anymore. I'm gonna be honest with you. If it's dangerous, it'll come up and be like, "Hello, I'm dangerous." And we'll figure it out.
Okay, I'll trust you on this one.
Yeah, I don't. Goodbye. Good night. Bye bye. Out of sight.
Okay, you're out of sight. Are you sticking with the party at least?
I'm keeping the party within sight range.
Okay, so we have white animals, and we have Nothics, and we have Andwise, all sort of trooping along beside the party. Are you going to go and see what some of these things are?
Yep, that's the whole reason behind disappearing, so I can let them catch up and
Ooh,
pass and
yourself.
see what they are as they're going by. See if they actually are harmless or if I gotta start shooting.
Okay. Well, let's see. So far, you've seen 2 polar bears and a winter wolf. That over there, as you keep going and looking, that over there looks like it might be a snow golem, maybe?
Can you say that again?
Like a snow golem, maybe? An animated snowman thing?
I thought you
Okay,
said.
so
yeah.
as the party is
Azathoth, we got wolves, bears, and walking snowmen coming up behind you guys. And I'm sending that directly to Azathoth.
Come on, man.
okay. Kira keeps walking forward, refusing to
Keeps
acknowledge
walking
any of it.
forward.
Excellent, excellent. All right. And Azathoth hasn't said anything to us, so
No, So
he's muted if he has. Okay. So we keep walking on.
yeah, we're just gonna keep.
And as they get further, one of the things that you've noticed, Andwise, is there are sort of more of them. And you get far enough along, and even the party's going to notice, they kind of, as they're coming up over here, there's a frost giant skeleton coming at this direction. But they all seem to be pacing along with you. Even that, it's just you got a glimpse of it. They don't seem to be approaching you. All right, and you get up into the target area.
It's obvious that they are afraid of Azatoth.
You say a frost giant skeleton?
I did say a frost giant skeleton. Yes.
I just wanted
Uh-huh.
to make sure.
Yeah.
So,
Yes. It knows that I am the true king of the mountain.
In the cave.
all right, I'm gonna move to catch up since the stuff following isn't like gaining; they're just pacing us. I'm gonna move and catch up with the rest of the party.
Cool. Cool.
Yep. Frost giant
Incidentally,
skeleton.
because I don't have Ghosty Boy, what is the lighting like where we are?
So
Is it
the
actually
lighting
like this
around
now?
here in this area is kind of spotty lighting, but it is, there are the various purple torches just about everywhere that have the ever burning stuff. So it's sometimes dim lighting, sometimes bright lighting. It's never particularly dark.
Okay, as long as I'm not in darkness, that's fine.
You are not in darkness.
And if you were in darkness, you can have a drift globe. I took 3 of them.
And there's drift globes coming along beside you too. So yeah, you guys are being flanked by animals and nothics and snow things and frost things and
What
drift
are you
globes.
doing?
And yeah, there's a whole
Oh
party
my god.
coming out here.
Swank,
Ooh,
thank you
Swank.
so much for all the gift subs.
I like a good hype train. I can't.
Max Farwell, Paladin.
Okay, so you guys have come up into this area.
Bonzen,
Tell me
Repo.
what
Hey,
you're
Repo and
doing.
Gobsky,
I should
welcome to the
say,
family.
as you
Hi,
sort of
hi, hi.
pass,
Let's go ahead and mute those.
as you kind of get around here, you start noticing among the rubble there, the rubble seems to be kind of moving. And as you start looking more closely, it's crawling with gray hands.
Oh,
All right, quick question on the wolves and bears that I saw following us.
Mhm.
Do I get a good look at any of them? Basically,
With
I
a,
just
with
want
a
to know.
24 stealth, you can if you like, yeah.
I just wanted to know if they're alive or if they're dead. We are looking for the necromantic tower, or the tower for necromancy. We already have a walking skeleton. I just want to know if the animals following with us are alive or if they're dead as well.
They seem to be alive.
Okay.
They look like winter wolves and polar bears, and yeah, they look to be alive.
I'm pretty reassured by all the crawling undead hands, though. I feel like we're on the right track. Do we see a particular spot of this tower that could have been like the top of it? Crashed?
That's a good question. Tell me where you are looking along here.
Well, if let me see. Okay, if this is the tower, which I think it may be, sort of like around.
It does
here,
kind of look like there might be a base over here.
a base. Okay, if that's where it is, then that's where we can look. Yeah. I can't really tell on the map. So I defer to where.
Kara, I think that's in the wrong spot. I think we're looking at the top of a different tower, not the one we're looking for.
Hmm.
I don't have a good answer. I'm happy to continue following the crawling hands wherever it is that they're going.
I
That
know.
probably is where the necromantic tower is. I just can't tell.
Solid
on this map.
reasoning.
I know what we can do.
What?
Maybe a trick that I've learned from watching you. And I point to Tales.
Ugh.
Yeah,
Okay.
I am going to find the spell. I'm going to summon undead, and we're going to rip a soul from the great beyond and summon a literal ghost, so that I can go and scout what's on the other side of all these crawling undead hands.
All right. I think you are summoning undead. Let me look at this. Wait. What am I looking at here? Oh, I'm looking at a bunch of stats. Okay. Undead spirit manifests there. You are choosing the form of a ghost. All right.
That's cool as
Um,
hell.
Okay,
He's a
so
dapper gent.
Yes.
It's ghosty gentleman.
Yep. So, uh,
okay, so what you see is this gaunt spirit now sitting on top of this. Let me put that down to the map layer. Map layer. Okay, sitting kind of on top of the ruins right there, looking glum.
Oh, hi.
You know, his party keeps getting bigger.
Don't blame me. I didn't bring any new ones in this time.
Hi. It's nice to meet you. Thanks,
So-
Kira.
so the ghost is gonna go scout, come back. I can't communicate with my ghost telepathically. He has to physically come and tell me what he sees. So it's gonna take a little bit more time for him to kind of scout around. But I have him for an hour.
What exactly do you tell him?
Me?
Yeah, what exactly do you tell the... I need to know the commands you give to the ghost exactly.
Creatures obeys your verbal commands. Head down as far as you can. Observe everything, and then come back and tell it to us. I don't know. I'm not the tactician
Can
here.
I skip the going down part and just tell you?
Yeah, that'd be super.
I'm down there.
You're down there?
I'm down there.
All
The
right.
most put upon ghost.
Hey, what else can we have him do? I got him for like 50 more minutes.
What's the Wi-Fi password? Gotta do today's Wordle.
Can he
I don't
sing?
suppose you'd be interested in getting me out?
I'm gonna turn to Kira. Is that something we're interested? Is there a reward?
Yes, there's totally a reward. Maybe. Oh, do you see where the hands are going, or where they're coming from? All the creepy hands,
Answer her.
please.
Well, they're trying to dig me out.
Get you out of what?
Out of the rubble.
You're in the rubble.
My tower fell on me. What do you
Yes!
think?
You're absolutely trying to take us to your body.
Was the tower that
Please.
fell on you the the Tower of Necromancy?
Well, I should hope so, me being the necromancer.
Oh, you're the necromancer.
What's the clue to open up the tower, the main tower? What is it?
The clue?
Yeah, there should have been like wording on a plaque or something in your tower.
The
What'd it
seventh
say?
part of the octet.
Yeah, that thing.
Oh, that thing for apprentices to show that they mastered all the different types of magic so that they can go freely in and out of the central spire.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Thank you,
that.
Necromancer Catavix.
Oh lordy, I don't remember.
Insight.
If he racks through his memory, I mean, I know where it is. I don't
That
know,
is
something
also
about
helpful.
ashes.
ashes. Okay. Yeah. Do you know where it is?
You are
Can
certain he's lying to you, Azathoth.
Oh,
Okay,
you know,
what about
if
me?
you continue to lie to me, I will go down there, retrieve your body, and force you to tell me the truth.
And the ghost kind of blinks a couple of times. That's a deal. There are purple spiders down there. And the incantation tells you to bring the corpse of a purple spider.
Very specific.
So we need to go down there.
And the rest of you can tell he's totally lying. So
Oh, okay.
I'm
Can
getting
you
ready
just
to
tell
move
us where your
through the
body
handy
is?
tunnel.
Wait, why don't you? Can you just like point to exactly where you are?
You're a ghost. Go retrieve your body. Bring it up here.
I can't carry it. What do you think those are for? As he gestures to the hands.
Great. We want to help. Take us. We can follow. We can go.
It's just over here. You're gonna need some digging tools. And he sort of
No,
wanders
I
back
want
over
to know
towards the
is that
basement.
exactly where it is?
Digging tool. We have a land jar.
Point at the location.
It's true.
Okay. It is it's in the foundations of it's down in the foundations of the tower, which is over here, and he says it's about 20 feet down.
20 feet down, you say?
Okay.
And
Okay,
that's where the massive hands are, and they're scrabbling and trying, but they're really ineffectual at trying to dig through the rubble.
Huh.
That's okay. That's no problem. Okay.
I
can
turn
do this.
I turn 10 cubic feet of the rubble that's there directly where he said it is into a stairway that leads down to the next bit.
Okay. And as you do that on the stairway, other parts of the rubble collapse in on it.
Okay.
Okay. I mean, I'm forming the rubble into things. Okay, I'll turn the rubble that's fallen into
No.
into a
I have
wall.
an idea. Tell me again. You said it was 20 feet down into the earth.
In the foundation.
Yeah. I need you to go to the exact location. Hover directly above where your corpse is.
And he moves and he's hovering directly above.
So from where you stand, it is 20 feet down into the earth exactly.
Yeah.
Excellent. Who's coming with me?
Yeah.
Thank you. I wild shape into a giant badger.
All right, and then I'm gonna grab just a handful of fur as I dimension door, and we're going to teleport to the exact spot desired, right where he's
Okay.
standing 20 feet down.
Okay. So, as you do this, you find yourself kind of squished into crevices and so forth, and as the badger is trying to dig a way around you and all to make enough space around you, and more rubble. This whole place is really unstable. So as you're digging, more stuff kind of collapses down, and you kind of shove stuff over. And tell me how you're approaching this problem.
All right.
Well,
So is the corpse visible?
So far you can see what's probably the knee of the corpse. Yes.
Cool. That's it. We got it. I'm gonna. So as the
Whatever, I can
badger's
get out
like
myself.
digging, trying to huh?
I can get out of there myself. Go.
No, it's fine. I'm just gonna, as we're digging, I'm just gonna grab the leg of the corpse.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna grab the badger again. I'm gonna go, I got it. And then now we're gonna scatter, and we're gonna teleport back up to the surface.
Okay.
That's it.
So you teleport back up to the surface.
Yep. With
and
corpse and
you
badger in hand.
with corpse and badger in hand.
We needed to figure out what the clue was.
It's on the corpse. No. The ghost said he would tell us the clue if we recovered the corpse.
It's fine.
No, he said that if he kept lying to you, you'd go get his corpse and then bring it out and force him to obey. So he lied to you.
Well, I've done just that now. Here it is. And I throw the corpse on the ground, and then I'm going to.
The hands are crawling all over it, and are starting to sort of pile up a little cairn around it. And he just sighs, "Thank you," and his spirit is released.
No, it's not. You get back there.
His soul is released, and now the corpse is talking.
I
Do you
love
want to
how
stay
within,
here
like-
forever? I'll keep you there.
And that is how, with 1 minute of role play, you blew through all of your pack slots.
No, I could speak with Dennis at will and scatters a mystic arcanum. I still have most of my slots.
The best use.
Tell me what
All
what the secret is.
The secret to what?
To do the thing. What are we asking it?
I'm just digging.
Oh, is the badger back down digging again?
Yeah, I just.
The seventh part of the octet.
Okay, so
The thing he said.
I don't remember, but the badger digging manages to get down to a section of the wall where there's an inscription. Oh, yeah.
We're really good at this game. You.
That's it. Now I'm upset. And I'm gonna animate his corpse. I'm gonna trap him in there repeatedly,
Oh.
forever and ever.
That's poor necromancer. All right. So what you see, Kira, is an inscription that says 7th. Trace a circle with the ashes of the dead. See, he hadn't been lying before when he said it was something about ashes.
The circle, the ashes, the dead. We have all of them.
We do.
Oh my gosh, I wasn't prepared for this day. I scurry up.
Wait, what do we do with all of them again?
We go to the tower at the center and we present them to the tower and we say them. Yes, we perform it at the threshold.
Oh. Do we know what order? Is it supposed to be in the exact same order?
We know what order. We know what order.
I'm just gonna do what she says. She seemed pretty smart for a demon.
I'm not a demon, whatever. Do we have the ashes of the dead? I say, surrounded by animated dead hands.
I've got the real thing.
Take the corpse with us.
He doesn't have a choice in the matter.
Just set it on
Okay, so
fire.
as the corpse is coming along, that's fine. The corpse is not ashy, but that's okay.
Oh, we can grind it up.
We
can
have that
All right.
technology. It's okay.
So tell me what you are doing.
Okay.
Tell me who is doing what. And let's move the token to where you want to be. Go ahead and move the party token where you want to be.
Here? Question mark?
Okay.
I
Yeah,
want to be
you can
right
over,
here.
You can be over on that side.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, because you're trying to get in there. There's openings on various different sides of it, so you could be at any of those.
Okay. Can we put together, we know this things. We have the wand from the Nether Oak.
Oh, and
Does anybody have an abjuration cantrip?
Yes.
okay.
I said yes really confidently, but I think the answer is actually.
So
Okay.
tell me what you are doing.
One of us got Blade Ward, right?
I think somebody did.
Somebody
But
got Blade Ward.
I got down to ninth.
Yeah, I think it was Landar. Yes, it was Landar.
Yes, I did get that.
Okay.
So
Oh,
I have True Strike.
oh, Oh, hang on. I'm sorry, something happened while you were in the library that I forgot.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Ah, right. Alrighty. So, about 24 hours after you had been with the goblet and gotten your charms,
Yeah.
the charms kind of faded away. And they faded away with an effect. So let's see. Endwise, your effect was okay, you don't actually know what it was, but I know what it was. And what happened to Azatoth? Azatoth got True Strike. And you gain inspiration.
I do.
Kira,
I did prestidigitation.
prestidigitation. And it disappeared. And you turned into a bat for an hour.
Hell yeah, let's go.
And Landar
Ow.
gained temporary hit points, but that was more than a day ago, so they are gone. And Tali's dancing lights. So when Tali's has disappeared, there were sparks all around him that caught things on fire, and you guys were trying to put the fires out. Did the sparks, actually no, it didn't do fire damage, it did lightning damage. And so lots of people got zapped, but you've healed from that. Yeah, I think that was everybody. Did I miss anybody? So yeah, you don't have your cantrips anymore. Sorry.
No.
Well, I can still do an abjuration spell. So
Okay.
All right, but what are you doing?
Okay. Is that something we want to be sure so I guess my question is, do we think we need to do the instructions line by line for what they are, or do we need to do spells line by line for the school they are, or a combination of both? Like we have to shield.
Do you
our
ask
heart
your
with a
zombie?
wand? Sure. Excuse me, necromancer, Kodavix. Hi, sir. We're trying to save the city. It's very nice to meet you. We're hoping you can help to show them that we've mastered this. Can you let us know what we need to do? We have all the pieces of the octet. We just need to know some more information. Can you share it with us, please?
So you follow the instructions.
Okay. So if I have a stick from the nether oak, I can just shield my heart with it, and that's step one complete. I don't have to do anything else.
So do you do that as you're saying this?
Oh heck. Sure.
Okay, so as you've got the stick and you put it up near your heart,
Yeah.
there starts to get just a slight blue glow
Ooh,
that fades away.
I did it!
All right. Well, I guess
I
it's
hold
step
out
one,
my
right?
hand
So
and cast bonfire.
second one, and I generate a firebolt in my hand.
Okay, and nothing happens except for the firebolt.
Oh, that's okay. I say I summon the flame in your palm of my hand or your hand, and I do produce flame, which is conjuration.
Okay, and so you have flame in your hand or in his hand?
Hand it to him. There you go.
Okay, there is flame in his hand, and nothing else happens.
Maybe one person needs to do all of the steps.
I hold my hand out and I say, I summon a flame in the palm of my hand, and I cast create bonfire on myself.
And as the top goes up in flames.
It's kind of in my hand.
Is the flame blue at least?
No,
The
green.
flame is not blue, no.
Okay.
It's just a flame.
Okay. I'll start over. Shield thy heart with a wand from the nether oak. Does it turn blue?
It doesn't. If you're doing it again, it doesn't.
Oh. Give it to Tolly's. You try.
Okay. Yeah. So Tallies will shield his heart with one from the Nether Oak.
Okay, and there's a slight blue glow that comes in and fades.
I'll summon a flame in the palm of my hand with my produce flame cantrip, which is conjuration.
And so you get a yellow glow, and it fades out.
Oh.
A burnt palm loosens. This is Hillary. A burnt palm loosens the tongue. Shed a secret about yourself for all to hear. Divination.
Do we have I already burned my palm. I'm on fire. So
And you're
guess
taking fire damage too while you're at it.
sure, yeah. It matters. I have burned my palm. I was shunned from my tribe after I cheated in a competition. Does it do anything?
No.
Son of a bitch.
You didn't start with the wand.
Okay, so it has to be different people. And I bet if you were to do it again, Tollies, I bet it wouldn't work.
I'm not setting myself on fire again.
It has to be a divination spell.
I don't have True Strike anymore. She said we lost our cantrips.
I know. I have a divination. I have guidance. Maybe we should we go back? Oh my god, this is so obvious. Can we make a quick beeline back to the place, to the goblet place, and do drinks all around?
That was this building here.
Yeah.
Wait, didn't we take the goblet with us?
Yes, you did.
We did.
So
I'll put it in my trunk.
Yeah.
It's like we say that, and then you look at your trunk. It's still there. You never put it away. You just been holding it this whole time.
I've just had it on top of my head. I'm wearing it as a hat. Oh, that's right. There's this cup here.
It's 3 days ago. Who remembers 3 days ago?
Okay. Is there liquid in it?
Yes. Nice, steamy liquid. Yes.
Okay, cool. So who has what? Before we get too far here.
So Tally's had
Can we just
dancing lights evocation.
And I have Blade Ward.
Okay.
Landar.
Okay.
I guess we have a little bit of a limitation in that because we don't have 8 of us.
I can summon people.
Cool.
And we got a whole party with Andwise, so
Indeed.
yeah, I think we got this.
Well, if Kira can summon like one person, that pretty much solves it.
That's fine. I'll summon Bunfei. Boom. Okay.
Okay. Who's doing what?
Okay. I can keep conjuration for produce flame, so I don't have to worry about that. Holly says dancing lights. That's 4. I'm gonna flame by 3. A burnt heart. Someone needs to do divination. Bunfei can drink for divination.
Okay.
So is Bunfei taking a drink?
Yes. With the divination glyph facing towards him, similar to how the other of us did it to get our particular spells of that.
Okay. So divination was gray.
Mm-hmm.
And Bunfei does get the True Strike cantrip.
Oh yeah. He's just bouncing around. He's very excited. Does anyone have an illusion cantrip?
I can cover illusion.
Okay. Show thy face to the sky, illusion. 7 is necromancy. Can somebody drink for necromancy?
Me.
Excellent.
Okay. So, Azathoth, you take the cup.
Yeah. And I drink it.
And nothing happens. You drink some what tastes like hot water.
Did you get necromancy last time?
No, I got divination.
Divination.
I broke it.
You didn't break it. Can we make it an intelligence check or something?
Give me an arcana.
Or I say, they just look at tallies. I'm like, what are we doing wrong? Well,
Okay, well, with an arcana of 12, you kind of think through some things that you know, and an arcana of 11.
Tallies is smarter than me. And
This is true.
He knows.
Okay, so with the arcana of 10 and 11, or I'm sorry, 11 and 12, you kind of get the idea that the goblet probably only works once for a person.
Oh no.
Hollies, what kind of question are you thinking of? What are you wondering as you, with that arcana of 18?
Yeah, pretty much. Why isn't it working? That's the first thing that I'm going to be looking at.
The
So.
goblet or the octad?
Well, the goblet, because we were going to use the goblet to get the outside. Like I said, that's the first thing that I would be doing.
Okay, the goblet
Having the
is
information.
working. It is working, and that's why Bunfei got a cantrip, but it
Yeah,
only
so
works once for each person.
So having that bit of information, then I would try to work out what's going on with the octet instead.
Okay.
So thinking through the octet and thinking through what the necromancer told you, each person has to go through the ritual.
Each person has to go through the whole of the ritual.
Yes. So you did step 1 and you got a light of 1. Kira did 1 and 2. She got the lights of 1 and 2. Azathoth did 2 and 3 without having done 1 and didn't get anything.
So can we
Allies?
just
Does
can we
it
just
have-
assume that one of the smart people will be able to like figure out all of this and then
Holly has
guide
just figured it out, yes.
and he's gonna guide the rest of us so that we can just
Tallies, what do you say?
Yes, the Tallies will be like, oh, well, this kind of makes sense. So the whole point of the tower is that each person would have to do the ritual individually. So obviously when Kira did the first and second step, that's why she got the lights, but nothing for the thing. So we can't share the responsibility. We each have to do the entire ritual. And then Tallies will sit down and start. He'll pull out one of the books and start writing down, essentially like a plan of being able to make it so that everybody does a spell of the individual.
You have to follow the instructions of the octad.
Yeah. Okay. But any that specifically require like a spell, like summon a flame in the palm of your hand, for example, that kind of thing. He'll
With that 18 of Arcana, the letter of the ritual is more important than the intent of the ritual. So you aren't casting spells would definitely work. That might not be the only way to do it.
Okay, so I'll explain that to everybody then. We just each need to follow the entire steps of the ritual. We'll just try and remember where we got up to and go from there. So I started on the first step, so the next thing for me to do is to go on to the second step, and then I'll
Hey,
start a
Tallies.
flame.
Okay, Tallies, you said summoning spells would work. Does it have to be to the letter of what this says, or can you use another spell from the same school?
Well, we're going to find out as he casts. Oh, actually, yeah, I'll hold one of my dagger and cast Green Flame Blade, which is a fire spell that's evocation.
So you are holding that in your
And I'm
hand.
holding that in my
You
hand.
get a yellow glow that then
Okay,
fades away.
so it looks like the School of Magic, if you're going to cast a spell, doesn't actually matter.
Okay.
All right, so
You want to try to finish?
Yeah, so the next thing Tallis will do is tell a secret about himself. So something that he hasn't shared with everybody is the whole reason that he's out here is because his almost his life's work as he was in Candlekeep was essentially stolen by somebody else and turned in as their work, and so his work was then considered to be plagiarized from this other person. It was like a massive sort of blow to him and everything that he'd done, especially because part of the start of that work was something that he and his brother Arius was working on before Arius disappeared. So it kind of meant a lot to him, but yeah, so that kind of went away. So the whole reason he's here is because he came across something new to try and turn in original that nobody else would be able to do, and that's why he developed the cipher that he has as well, to try and protect his work from other people trying to steal it.
And a silver glow forms around Tallies and fades.
So Kira, tell me a secret about yourself.
Oh. I've been thinking about it, and I don't think my family expected me to survive this trip. I think they were pretty sure I was going to die, and I think that may have been intentional.
And there is a silver glow around Kira and a pink glow around Tallies.
Okay. So still holding the green flame blade, Tallies will pick up like a bit of snow or ice on the ground and run it along the blade and extinguish the flame.
Okay, and a red glow forms around it.
All right. Tallies will then sort of stand and gaze up at the, I guess, the ceiling with his head uncovered.
And nothing happens.
Oh, I have my star map. My star map is actually like a thing that I have like a little cape, and I'll pull it off and I'll put it over his head so that the stars are above him and he can look up at the stars.
Try that.
And nothing happens.
Maybe
And
you have to be outside.
You hear a distant laugh.
Tallies gives himself the old.
While Tallies is staring up at the ceiling, I'm going to cast Minor Illusion, creating a small illusion of a nice sunny day with the sun shining, a few clouds, a couple birds, but it's all like just a picture. It's small, right above them.
That's not going to work. We've been had. This step is for illusion. Illusion is known for misdirection. We just took what we saw at face value. Oh, God damn it. Tallies waves his hand and opens a portal next to him. The other end of the portal is inside the illusion tower at the top, where the
Okay.
inscription was.
Okay.
Tali's going to step through.
Oh.
Okay. Let's see. Steps through.
Wha-
Oh, sorry. Yeah. When I say Tali's opens a portal, I'm casting Arcane Gate.
I was hoping that's what it was.
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah.
All right. So up here, it has a purple continual flame in the wall sconces around. And the inscription on the wall reads, 6th, show thy face to the sky.
Yeah. Let's go ahead and dispel magic.
Okay.
Oh, actually, wait. Sorry. Before I do, hey, Kira, can you help me out with this?
Guidance. Oh,
I
Byron's
need
dead.
you to roll.
Okay, I'm going to use my inspiration.
What level are you of dispel magic are you doing?
I'm gonna roll, so it's just gonna be 3rd level.
Okay.
So I'll have guidance. I'm using inspiration, and so it's gonna be intelligent. So 19 plus
And
1d4.
as you do that, the script sort of shifts away, and beneath it is revealed a different inscription.
Of course. Okay.
It says,
Uh,
6th, hide thyself behind a mask.
Yep. So I'll step back through the gate because it lasts for 10 minutes. And I'll say, so the actual inscription is 6th, hide thyself behind a mask. And so I'll use, actually, I don't think I have a mask. And I don't have anything I could
I
use.
have cold weather gear. Which one of them?
I'm
has
gonna
got a
cast
gear?
minor illusion again, and I'm gonna make Tally's look like. Oh, the illusion is gonna like cover him, make him look like he's a green dwarf, a tall green dwarf with bright green eyes.
Okay. And nothing happens. I mean, except for the fact that he looks like a tall green dwarf with bright green eyes.
I guess I'll take. Yeah, I'm gonna say we've got some cold weather gear. I'll take the like the shawl and essentially like wrap it around my face, so
And
that only my eyes are cold, like looking at.
purple glow comes out and fades.
Oh yeah, dispel the
Okay.
illusion.
Let's see. So, how attached are you to this corpse here?
Oh, him? He's not important.
Produce flame.
You saw the bonfire. How long does that bonfire last that Azathoth is standing in?
I think bonfire is concentration.
Oh, okay. You've been distracted, probably so.
Yeah. So let's go ahead and, but burn the corpse, I guess. Take the ashes, draw a circle.
Okay.
Okay.
And as the circle closes, it glows with a green light. And the green light fades.
All right. And Tallies will then stand inside that circle, take out an apple, and, just so it makes him look like even more of an asshole, can take a bite.
Apple. Okay. Not one of the pears. Nothing happens.
We got beans out of that tower. We had beans.
I'm full of beans.
We don't know.
Oh, we did get beans. Yeah. Okay. I mean, I don't know what's going to happen here.
Do you know where they are? I know
think,
where they are.
I think Andwise, doesn't Andwise have them?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, Andwise has them.
And ice. We need the beans.
Puts his hands down, checks his pockets, makes sure that they're all secure. What beans would those be?
The ones that we got out of the tower in that little pouch that we took from the dead body.
Come on, man. We all know about him.
Like it's a secret anymore.
I pull out 100 diamond or 100 gold worth of diamonds that Bun Fay stole from Andwise. She was really good. I hold up a hand.
We could do this the easy way or the hard way, and I would really like to keep the spell slot. I'll trade you. I'll trade you.
I would love to have the diamonds, but I don't know what beans you're talking about.
Great restoration.
Okay. You suddenly realize. Go ahead, Andwise. It does resolve
As
it.
soon as I get hit by greater restoration, I shake my head a little bit, look a little, I don't know, kind of like I'm staring at something, like something was there, but now it's gone, and trying to find. Okay, what happened?
Beans.
What's going on? What beans?
You have
You
beans
gotta-
somewhere on your person.
Oh, you mean the
Like
ones?
that we got off that corpse, yeah.
Okay, the ones we got out of the transmutation tower.
Yeah.
Oh,
we
okay.
need them to complete the ritual.
All right, reach into my pocket, grab the small container of beans, and hand it to him.
Oh my gosh, you're so much better this way.
Tallies will take a bean and eat it.
And it's kind of dry and hard, and all as you sort of chew through it, it's not very pleasant, and nothing happens.
I was going to say, do I feel like I've had 7 days worth of rest and food?
No, you don't.
Not
Are
a
you
sensory
standing
bean.
in the circle?
He's
I am standing in the
circle.
circle.
Did you stand firm?
Mhm.
All right. Tallies spreads his legs a little bit more, lowers himself down in a
Hands on your
squat,
hips.
powerful stance. And then eat another bean.
It's just as unpleasant, and nothing happens.
Maybe they need to be wet. Maybe they're too dry.
What's the bean thing? Bag of beans? Oh. You said that they taste bad. Like they taste aggressively bad, right?
I mean, it tastes like 700-year-old.
Maybe you need to
Dried
prestidigitation them so they taste good.
Landar, what other foods have we received in here that you haven't already eaten?
Very few.
Yeah. I mean, I got a pear still.
Can I have that? Give you the rest of the beans.
Yep, I gave him my last pear.
All right. I take a bite of the pear.
All right. Let's see here. Okay, and then there's the re-looking up what they do. The Frozen
Yeah.
Grove. Here we go. All right, I need. Okay, roll a d20 for me.
Lower
That's
numbers are
probably
better.
not. I mean, maybe.
Right, right.
Oh, I was scrolled up. I haven't seen it. It's like I heard
The
it. But I
20
didn't see
you don't need to check.
it.
It's whatever the best option is.
Yep.
Okay. So you now have access to the charm of Druidcraft. Druidcraft allows you to cast it as an action, no components.
Druid craft.
Huh.
And keep track. You have 3 uses.
3 uses. Okay.
Mm-hmm. but no glow around you.
It's a bead. Maybe we have to plant it in the ground. I feel like we're overthinking it. We try to plant one of the beans in the ground in the center of the circle, and then water it.
Okay, so do you do that?
I do not know because it's not my turn. But I'm wondering. This is Hillary asking.
Well, I mean, whatever you people are doing, tell me what you're doing. Yeah.
I mean, we're just guessing at this point. We're not sure.
Right?
Like, I pull some. The ground is very wet and icy and stuff, and I'll pull some up and I'll use shape water. And I'll say to Tallies, "Do you want to try to plant that one of your beans in the center, and then you can take this water and you can water it? Maybe that will work."
Why
I
not?
don't have a better answer. I'm hoping.
Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Yeah. Okay. So put bean in there. Let's use the use of druidcraft to make it grow.
Hey!
The pair works
No, no.
out.
Roll a D100 for me, please.
Heck.
Almost like opposite ends of the scale.
That's not ideal.
Oh, cool. Okay, so a pyramid with a 60-foot square base bursts upward, sort of pushing all of you kind of back as it goes.
What?
I hate this magic item. It sucks so much. Okay. Okay.
We have to go in there, right?
You
I
can
wonder what's inside.
go in the pyramid if you want. All right,
We
how far-
finally progressed that story, and it threw a freaking pyramid at us.
I mean, we're trying. Trying.
Did the pyramid create like an entranceway into the tower?
Wait, no, focus.
Can we try another Arcana check to see if we can figure out what we're doing wrong?
Okay, so it's about that big, and I'll move it someplace. Let's see. So it's kind of where you guys were.
The
right about
pyramid
here.
suddenly materializing. Did it disrupt the force field and let us get in?
Some of it is on the other side of the force field, but we're shunted aside on this side of the force field.
Dang.
I give Tally's guidance in the hopes that he will think good.
Okay.
I will use my inspiration to assist Tallies.
So what is Tolly's doing with all of this guidance and inspiration?
He's rolling with advantage and guidance.
God willing, an Arcana check.
And in terms, so and that's going to be in relation to, obviously he's been reading all of these books on the Netherese and everything that he's been learning so far, and all of this other stuff, just to try and piece together what the last piece of this puzzle should be.
Give me a history check.
Okay.
With advantage and guidance.
And Flash of Genius, just so 22.
Yeah,
better
Flash
than
of
20.
As you think back,
26.
So as you think back in your memory, inside that was transmutation. Inside the Tower of Transmutation, you have a visual memory that the inscription was damaged. And there came something after the word consume, but you didn't know what it was.
Okay. How long would it take us to get to the transmutation tower? Oh, it's like right here.
It's like right next to you.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah. Let's just go there again. Would you, Landar? Well, actually, can not Landar, Andwise. You can use the mending spell, right? Would you be able to repair it?
Possibly. Depends on how damaged it is. We can go look at it.
Okay. So you go into there and up, and there's the tower, or there's the statue of the wizard lying kind of in the corner that was casting a spell, and it damaged part of the wall where the inscription was. And so it said, 8, stand firm in thy circle of death and consume. And casting mending repairs the damage, and what emerges from that is the word poison.
Oh,
So the
well.
full thing is 8, stand firm in thy circle of death and consume poison.
Tully's heads back to his circle. Well, Azathoth, I'm going to need that boot.
All right. And I take off my boot and start filling it with ale.
We're going to finish this the way we started. Got any fish?
Salted fishes. Of course I have fishes.
All right.
Oh, the demon has not partaked in this tradition yet.
What is this?
This is
Why are we
true.
drinking out of a
Has
boot?
not.
It is
Why are you
custom with my
making-
tribe as a sign of togetherness and camaraderie within the group. It is simple. You eat the salted fish, and then you drink the ale from the boot.
That's salted fish.
This one,
And he hands you a salted fish.
Where did you pull this from?
the boot.
It's best not to ask. I can tell you I've not been hungry enough to eat that fish yet. So.
And for the record, this is like, it's not just salted fish. It's like stromskumming. Like it's like the foulest, most disgusting stuff you ever. And he's just
Gotcha.
raving about.
Ludicrous.
You have to
So
eat the
it's
fish.
just like
It's
starts
like
to pull it
ludicrous.
back and vomits immediately.
Okay.
No, you must. It will make you one of us.
I think I've made it pretty clear. I don't want to be one of you.
But you are.
I don't know
We
if I
have
made
been
anything
bonded through
clearer.
trials and combat.
Can I just drink from the boot? That feels less bad.
No.
Believe me, taking a bite of the fish actually helps.
Insight check.
But not yet.
Remember, this is the boot I've been wearing the whole time we've been on
I
this
know,
adventure.
that's why I'm
and it's-
insight checking. I'm sure. I mean, I
Tully's
guess
is not.
it's
Tully's is not lying.
Trust.
You remember that is step 8, and you've only completed 3.
Yeah, I can't do it yet. She like has
Just-
it almost to
just
her mouth. And she's
trust.
like, no, never mind. The voice in my head told me
no.
not to do it yet.
We'll wait until we've see if this works anyways. But Tully's takes a bite of the
But
fish,
no, I have my boot off and my foot is cold.
and then a big swig of ale.
Going to count as sure. What the heck? This can count as poison. All right.
I mean,
so-
it's.
I think I have
it's-
actual
it's-
poison.
It's alcohol, so it's definitely poison. But I mean,
well,
it
yeah,
should,
there's that. Okay, there's that. So
it
an
should, this
orange
should definitely be
glow
potent.
around you, and it fades away.
All right, so Tally's is going to say, right, well, let's see if this worked, and walk towards the where the force field is. Tally's will remember where it stopped specifically because you know he's tried getting there before. So he'll then reach a hand through.
And you walk through like you don't feel anything there.
Okay, Tally's doesn't actually walk through yet. He's going to wait for everybody else to go through the ritual because he doesn't want to end up trapped on the other side of this barrier on his own. So something bad happens. Because something bad happens often. and
Bad happen. What
as capable
could
as Tally's
possibly
is,
bad
he's-
happen?
he definitely benefits from the backing of this this group. So while so he's Tally's is going to kind of try and talk everybody else to go through the ritual, as it were. In the meantime, he's going to attempt to take a short rest.
Okay. So as long as it takes an hour to get everybody through, you'll be just fine. All right.
And yeah, it
Who's
might
doing
take
what?
an hour for Kier to eat the fish. So
I just don't know if this is sanitary.
It is not. No.
Okay. Okay.
Oh,
So
You'll be
we're
glad that
looking-
you got greater restoration.
She doesn't have the diamonds now.
I had 300 GP worth of diamonds and I used
Oh,
100
okay.
in greater, but
Okay.
no more revivify. So when I told my
Today.
secret, yes, for today. When I told my secret, I had a pink glow above me, right?
Silver. Hmm.
Silver glow.
Silver good because the pink glow was around Tolly's when you told your secret.
But silver was around me because I had done 1 and 2 already, and 3 is for
Mhm.
me to tell a secret. So if I'm doing 4 now, if that counts as my third, and if I ask somebody else a secret, it'll count as their third and my fourth, right?
Don't we have to get someone up to their third before they do that
That's
then?
what I'm saying. I think I got to my third because I already done 1 and 2, and then I told a secret.
Okay,
And I had
all
a
right.
glow appear above
Tell
me. as
me
well.
what to do. I'll catch up.
Tell me that secret again.
Oh wait, have you done 1 and 2?
What is number 1?
That's what I
You
was
should
saying.
do 1.
Yeah.
You should, yeah,
Hand
yeah,
the
yeah,
wand around.
yeah. Here, and I asked Holly's for the wand through the force field.
Oh yeah,
Oh, he's
Tally's is on your side of the
Okay.
force
Yeah.
field still. Yeah, he hands it over.
Okay.
Here's the list. I don't see it
Oh,
anymore.
it's gone now. Here, I got it again.
Yeah, it's scrolled way up off the top.
Okay, maybe all of us should do this and just everybody do it first.
Okay.
I've done it.
I shield my heart with the wand from the nether oak.
Oh, yeah, thank you.
Okay.
And then I'm going to turn and I'm going to hand it to Landar.
Okay.
And I hold it up to my heart.
Okay,
We
and
have
you
to
get
go through
the
this
you get
too.
the blue glow.
Yep.
Okay,
one.
so that gets handed around. Everybody gets the blue glow. All
Yeah.
right,
Then
including Ander. Let's see, the clone doesn't need it because that's not a person. Your homunculus and your dragon don't need it. I think it's just you guys and Ander. And
then
Bunfei if Bunfei wants to do it.
Bunfei got dispelled when I cast guidance. He's
Okay,
outta
so
here.
Bunfei doesn't need it.
And then for
I
Let's
summon
try
a
this.
flame in the palm of my hand! And I bonfire myself again.
Landar's just going to reach
And
over
you
and get
guys,
his
so
glove, heat it up.
Azatoth has a yellow glow.
It worked! Ouch!
I'm gonna reach over and grab Azatoth. Try to like his clothes, something that's on fire, so I can see if that would count for summon the flame.
So you tell me again. Tell me what you do.
I reach over to grab like the edge of his shirt or something that's burning. To try to summon flame into my hand.
You get yellow glow.
As soon as I do it, Ander will also.
Okay, Ander has a yellow glow.
Yep.
Okay.
Landar reached over and did the same. He's like,
Okay.
"Oh, this is easiest because I don't do fire."
okay,
You really don't.
Screaming through the flames. What's the next step?
I ask you, Azatoth, to tell me a secret, please. Shed a secret about. Please tell me a secret. You can do the same one as before. It's okay.
I was shunned from my tribe after I cheated in combat.
And nothing happens.
Tell me a different secret because it's not a secret anymore.
I don't know. What? I
Come
don't
on,
know.
Look at your backstory. It's been 2 years. It's fine.
There is a rumor among the tribes of the mountains of the Worm Doom clan about the Oyoman Artak, the Winter Walker. There is no Winter Walker. It was me. I went around and I scared all the townsfolk.
And so there's a silver glow for Azatoth and a pink glow for Kira.
Oh, yeah. And then, Azatoth, you asked somebody else for a secret.
Landar! Secret!
I was a slave to a group of Goliaths, and now I hate all Goliaths. Although
Buddies.
I still hate all Goliaths.
What?
You get a silver glow there and a pink glow.
All this time together? Nothing?
I've secretly hated you all this time.
That's legit.
And wise.
Fucking revelations, man.
One of my wanted posters is because I actually stole something from my brother that was previously wounded during combat, and I was busy picking his pockets instead of healing him.
Okay, we have a silver glow around Andwise and a pink glow around Landar.
And then Andwise can ask the girl whose name
Ander.
Ander.
I.
So,
So
I'm
are
gonna
you-
ask. Yeah, I'm gonna ask Ander. Tell me a secret. Ander's gonna say something about the
I never
backstory.
wanted. She's going to say, I never wanted to be a fighter. And there's a silver glow around Ander and a pink glow around Andwise.
Did Ander want to be a bard? She just wanted to dance. That's all it was. But just kept getting pushed into swordly pursuits.
It sucks. Ander, do you
So
want
who do I ask now?
You can ask me. You can ask me.
Okay, Kira, tell a secret.
I think you're really cute.
And there is a pink glow around Ander, who is very surprised.
There you go. I think you're a cutie. Okay. All right, next.
We gotta get rid of the flame with ice. So I use a key point and I dump 30 feet of ice of snow all over us to douse the flames, all at the same time.
Okay, and so all the flames disappear and a red glow forms around Landar.
Produce flame again and squash it in the ice.
Okay, Kira gets a red glow.
I'm just gonna go straight down with my hand because it's only what 2 feet off the floor and put it out. Same with Ander.
Yours was quenched by the 30 cubic feet of water that
I forgot I
Landar
couldn't
dumped
help
on
them all.
everybody.
I take my produce flame and I put it in everybody's hands with my. I can do it. Just give it to you. I know, right?
I'm just gonna scoop snow up and then dump it on my bonfire, and also break concentration.
Okay, that'll work. That'll work for yours. Okay, Ander and Andwise.
We're just gonna reach down to the snow on the ground and put them out.
I put bonfire, or I put produce flame back in my
Oh,
hands.
right. Okay, so we've had red glows all around.
And I'll wrap my face in my map, my star map of my leather star map, so you can only see my face.
Okay, we've had a purple glow there.
I'm gonna take my hands and put them over my face and make peekaboo fingers so only my eyes are revealed.
Okay, and we have a purple glow.
Ah, it worked!
And
Ander-
Ander
Really
does
cute.
that too. And so Ander gets a purple glow.
Andwise will just draw the hood of his cloak tighter so it, I don't know, like the kids in high school do. They pull the string so it's just a little circle showing in the middle. Yeah, basically I'm gonna do that.
Okay, we get a purple glow.
Yes, Kenny, yes.
Okay, Landar. You're
Yep.
the only one who hasn't had a purple glow yet.
I actually have a mask around my neck, so I just pull it up.
Yes, you do. Okay, and that's a purple glow. All right.
Oh, yeah, that's right. We just burned that guy. So I'll go over where the corpse is just ashes and kind of plop my hand and then make a circle.
Okay. And I assume each of you does that. As each of you does that, there's a green glow.
And then I'm gonna strike a heroic pose. I don't actually remember what we did here.
Consume poison.
Be careful of the boot.
Drink from the boot.
No, stand firm in the and consume the poison. That's right! Fish and boot! And I will, of course, partake enthusiastically.
All right. And so you've got an orange glow briefly over you. Do we pass the boot around?
Yep. Now
All
remember,
right.
fish, boot. Here. I hand it
Ander
to
skips
Kira.
the fish and goes straight for the boot and gets her orange glow.
All right, upon seeing that, I'm also gonna skip the fish and go straight to the boot.
No, it's his custom. You must fish and boot.
All the others are doing it. Do I have to do it?
Yes.
Yes, we've all been there.
Here, I reach out and pinch.
Your orange glow. How do you get your orange glow?
I will hold your trunk for you.
All right.
After you've bitten the fish and drunk the ale, Tally says, "Yeah, I would have flavored it for you, but it really does
It doesn't help, does it?
lessen the effect." Well,
I don't feel my tongue.
not
Oh, sometimes
not so
pumpkin
much
spice goes well with boot beer.
I get a
it's
cool effect.
it's more that the authentic experience is necessary, at least for the first time.
I feel like you're all lying.
Builds character.
I don't need to build a character. This might be the final episode. That's fine.
All right, I go in.
All right, yes, let us all enter.
Wait. I've only got like 5 minutes left. Just give me a minute.
Just blow my trunk at you.
Tally's is trying to stall for this short rest.
That's fair.
So do all of you just stall and wait for him to say, "Hey, I'm still resting," or do you guys step in?
I'm gonna step in.
Yeah, I'm going in.
Oh yeah, we're
Okay.
definitely stepping in.
We worked hard for this.
Okay. You walk through, and there's no sign that there was something there.
What?
Say what?
Okay, so you step in with no sign that there was something there. Oh, do I have a? Oh, I do. I shall move you guys if I can move. Come on. There we go. I've changed the map. Now I don't think I put your tokens here. No, I did not put your tokens here, but there shouldn't be any lighting issues on there. If you guys want to grab your tokens.
Okay. What's she still doing? Oh, pretty.
I assume we're towards the southern end where the pyramid
Yes,
was.
yes.
Right in the middle of the fire.
All right. I mean, I'm not doing any strenuous activity just yet, so I'm still taking a easy.
Even that
I just
All right.
I just want that spell slot back.
Quick, let's claim our prize.
Okay.
All right, and that is
that like a walkway?
hang on, I'm trying to find where to go.
Oh.
Where did it go? D&D Beyond doesn't like me. Okay, so as you are in here, all right, beneath the great spire. Oh, you've got a luminous, huge crystal sphere resting on an ornate stand in front of you. As you look around in here, you don't see much else in this room other than the supports for the tower above, for the spire above. And I shall remind, we had the handout again. Which was this one. You do not immediately have a tomb tapper yet, but that does give you a good look at the ornate base underneath it. So you are in here. Now what?
I don't know. Well, now what?
We spent so long, I forgot what we were here for.
It's this thing here.
Well, we can't move that.
Wasn't
How do
there
we get
a
it out of here?
prophecy associated with this or something that you all?
Well, we can try and investigate it at least, and Tally's will move up. Ghosty Boy will be getting a closer look at it since he's not actually going to touch anything, and we'll kind of look. Tally's will not touch, and see what we can figure out about this thing.
Okay.
Again, specifically not doing anything strenuous.
Uh-huh. And so as
as
you
long as
look at
possible.
this, you can feel the waves of energy coming off of it. You can see that it's practically pulsing, but it seems just like a magic item. It's a magic item.
Okay. Well, I'm
Like
gonna
a
need
huge crystal ball.
I'm gonna need a nice big a nice bit of time to just get this sorted, and then I'll figure out exactly what it does. And so continue stalling for time before I cast identify.
Okay. So as
But as I
go
said,
ahead.
stalling for time. Stalling the time
Give
before
the
I
man
cast
his long
identify.
rest.
Almost all of us are just like watching tallies intently. Like he's really thinking hard. You know. Like,
Wow, this is a really long
he's the smart one.
identify.
Yeah, no, this must be really tough. You know, it's ancient. It's probably gonna. This identify spell is probably gonna take a good like 70 minutes. Crazy.
Oh. Okay. So have you cast identify yet, or are you still stalling for time before you do it?
No, I'm stalling for time beforehand because I want my spell slot back before I do any strenuous activity.
Okay.
Just tell us you want a short rest. It's not a big deal.
So as you do that, okay, as you do that, I have 3 things I need to fetch. Let's see.
This is as I'm waiting.
As you are coming and you feel the time, you're starting to feel rejuvenated as the time is coming towards an end. Out of the ground emerges.
Oh.
Now, time. Oh, yeah. See, you go away for a minute. See what happens.
I'll say this is entirely because you left.
So, time almost seems to come to a pause as you're about to come out of this. And emerging out of the ground are the tomb tappers. And you also notice that you have attuned to this thing.
Without trying to?
Yeah.
In less than an hour?
Not less than well, it's the wording is someone who completes their short rest within 30 feet of it.
Okay.
That's what I was sitting here reading and going, oh, guess what?
Cool. Yeah, I guess so.
But you complete your short rest.
And
Those spell slots back.
and the skull comes in there, and it does not actually make any sound, but it looks like, as it flies through the room, as it looks like it is wailing.
No.
That's not good.
What? Why are you doing? Why are you doing that? Stop.
And you can tell, Tullies, that the skull is also attuned to it. So now, as that is all going on, a form, except it's going to be a lot larger than this, is a ghostly form
Yeah.
sort of appears on the side, and a coterie of, I wasn't planning for all this to happen at once, but yeah, it worked out that way. Okay.
All right.
And emerging sort of from the mists around the room, and I'm only going to put a few of them, but you can kind of get a sense. And we need a snow golem.
Oh, we go.
or two. Okay, so the tomb tappers are emerging as time sort of seems to slow down here for all of you as the tomb tappers emerge from the ground, and a large ghostly form appears over on the side, and the animals from all around start coming in, and the Nothics from all around come up to the force field but cannot pass through. And this thing is attempting to attack, but everything is kind of, as it comes in to sort of attack, everything is kind of slowed to a stop.
Oh,
And all of you realize you can still move, although it seems like all of time has stopped around you.
oh, awesome. We'll just murder them when they can't move. Haha.
Do they seem to acknowledge us?
They seem to be frozen in time, except you do notice that the large owl person, actually, I should have a handout for her too. The large owl person is blinking. So she is not frozen in time, although the others appear to be.
Okay.
There. So that is what she looks like.
Okay.
And so what do you do?
Awkward wave at the blinking owl lady.
I guess Tallies will call out as he the tomb tappers are frozen as well.
Mm-hmm.
Tallies is just going to be moving away from the closest one.
Even the you know, as they pushed the earth out and it kind of started falling, you know, it's like mid-fall.
Mhm.
So it's almost like stuff is sort of suspended.
Yeah. So Tallies is going to kind of move away from it because, you know, if things start moving again, he doesn't want to be stood next to something that big that's going to try and hit him. And then I guess he'll call out to the large owl-like creature over there and say, "Are you she, the Frost Maiden herself?"
Speak, minion. Tell me of your intent.
For myself, my intent is to learn the secrets and mysteries of this city.
Tell me your intent toward that. And she points at the large globe.
Again, uncover its secrets and the mystery surrounding it. I have
I'll
no idea
show
what it is.
this.
Actually,
I'll show this to all
I'm not
players.
tuned to
You've
it,
attuned, you do know, and so I'll go ahead and show it to all players. So some of the
okay.
things, the TLDR here, this thing can be caused to fly. You can use this thing to affect weather, to control weather. You can use this thing to, well, and it was the thing that caused the city to fly. It can also recharge magic items. It can, I mean, this thing is a huge thing of magic. Although if someone touches it, they're going to get zapped. No one has touched it yet, so no one has gotten zapped yet. That's sort of the TLDR, which probably gives you a hint at her concern.
Okay, so I guess, well, with regards to that, then, well, I mean, once we figure out the cities and the mysteries and the secrets of the city, keep the city, I guess. Honestly, I'm pretty sure that a lot of the gathering of information and, you know, sorting it and understanding it, finding applications for it would probably take up extremely significant portion of my life, as it were. So, beyond that, I can't really say. But this city can be a safe place, a stronghold for us.
And
You
to
in it.
what purpose would you use this?
Oh. I'm a step forward ahead of the group. You want to know what I would do, Frostmother?
Speak, child.
I am Azathoth, Frogbear Akungahamushi, chieftain of the tribe from the spine of the world. I will use this to end the eternal winter and hopefully reclaim some of my lost pride.
Some initiative as she reaches out to
I
crush you.
Before we hop
She
in,
asked.
could I take an action before that?
Go for it. I mean, because you could have acted while he was speaking.
Wanted a gift of Gabby so bad, but I
Good.
don't have that spell.
So yeah. While he's like saying those words that I don't like.
Can you put silence around?
Don't silence me.
No. I'm building a nice circular wall of ice around the party because I don't want the winter to ever end. I live with ice. So yeah. They're
So
just
as
like
she
this rich
reaches
food.
out, with her taloned claws,
It's your
and you
bro.
build this around, and this is ice. So she pauses a moment.
Mhm.
What are any of the rest of you doing?
I guess Hollows would be a bit confused about the sudden appearance of a wall of ice. But I mean,
You would have seen Landar do what he does to form this stuff, so you would have known that Landar made it.
Okay.
And Tallies, the brand of the Frost Maiden on your forehead is starting to get a little bit uncomfortable. It's starting it is starting to get so cold it almost burns.
Oh,
Good thing I'm immune to cold.
Your lady is not pleased.
What? What did I do? I'm not trying to
You're in
to
company
be-
with this. Anyways, so she stops, she pauses as if she's listening.
And Landar just speaks out and he's like, Great Ice Queen, Goddess of Ice, please leave them be and let them go and just keep me. I can try and get them away from here and this can be all yours.
How do you propose to do that?
By finding a way to compensate them in other ways. That they are very keen, or well, at least one of them is very keen on a lot of financial gain. And if there was some other financial gain besides this, it might dissuade the party to go elsewhere. Either that, or I have just built a nice cylindrical tube for you to rain down on them.
I'm sorry. What did you say? I'm starting to think I might actually need to kill you. Racist.
And so
what-
you hear in your mind, Landar, will you court death to receive my blessing?
Yes.
Give me a con save.
While this is happening, Tali's just says, this isn't really necessary, and I'm going to use 4 charges from my Staff of Frost to create a wall of, to create stairs that just go up and over the.
Wait, what just happened to Landar?
So, Landar, you heard him say yes. You don't know what he was saying yes to. His eyes become cold as ice. And he gets the snowflake on his forehead like Tali's has.
Guys?
And she is starting to lean back again. She isn't quite as grasping.
So Tali's uses 4 charges to cast Wall of Ice to literally just create a stairwell out of here, and
Okay.
just up and down over the top. And Tali's calmly just says, "This isn't really necessary."
No, but it was. You should. It would be best if the whole party just left this area. Please, I beg of you. It would be far more gain outside of the city, and for everyone to just leave.
Endwise, you feel seen. Down to your very soul.
I feel what down to my soul?
Seen. S-E-E-N. Someone sees you down to your very soul. You feel the eyes upon you.
All right, try to look around and see who's staring at me, because that would give me an indication of who's actually peering into me.
Well, it's the lady. Okay, meanwhile, Azatoth, what are you doing?
Standing confused as everybody seems to run away. I kind of gesture up at Oral and gesture to the group like, what are we doing?
And Kira?
I would like to say I know what's going on, but I just don't. I don't know what to do. I'll just. She's big. She's an owl lady. I just. You want us to go? I know what he said, and he's all like, "We want to end the winter, but we really don't." That's just sort of what he wants to do, and like he can do that, I guess. I mean, I don't think anybody else really wants to do that. I just kind of want to learn about the stars the city got to see.
How far was how far's the surface again? Was it like 300 feet?
I don't know, but you know, it's whatever the distance is that away to the descendant.
Less than 500 feet, though.
No.
All right. Well,
Okay, so what do you?
I'm gonna turn around and I'm gonna look at the group, and I sneer. Fine, flee. I will see my own end. And I'm gonna turn to Oral and summon the pacemaker.
Talos will say, "Hey, Kira,
Yeah.
do you want to take Landar and leave?"
I don't know how to answer that question.
Oh no,
Landar?
I'm not leaving. It is all of you who must leave.
What do you mean?
I mean, I can get you out of here if you want.
No, what does he mean? What do you mean you're not leaving?
He's siding with Oral.
Why are we taking sides at all?
I don't know.
Landar, it's okay. Just tell us what she wants and we'll do it.
While they have this conversation, if it's possible, I'd like to activate my form of undead.
Go for it.
Okay. So you guys are talking. Azathoth is like Super Saiyan screaming in the background as he powers up.
Okay.
I would also, Karis, like to remind you of something
Yes.
I have neglected for a very long time and just have noticed.
Okay.
I have this thing. It is the Vlagomir Spark. If you recall, I gain a foot of height every hour.
Oh,
It becomes
yes.
I should be currently 21 feet tall with a strength score of 23.
Yes, you should.
If I actually was that large, couldn't I wield the pacemaker unencumbered?
Yes, you could. Yes, you
Alright.
could. And I'm trying to let me zoom in here. I'm trying to enlarge your token. There you go. Yes. That is true. I had forgotten that. Thank you for the reminder.
All right, I'm in initiative.
All right. And she lifts a hand and time restarts. And so the tomb tappers are coming out of
Nothing else. I'm gonna die a glorious death.
Okay, so let's see. Let me get this. Oh, I need his token. Where's his token? Give me token. Da, 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 da. Where's initiative? There's initiative. All right. And let's see. I want you to put these guys into initiative.
This time is restarting. I'm just looking at Landar, like, what's happening?
Okay, time is restarting, and we are going to go into.
Landar?
All right, my initiative didn't get in there.
All right, I'll hand it to you here in just a second. All right. Let's see. Let me give you a. Where are you? You are here.
Landar, you
Turn.
start to see tears in Kira's eyes as she looks at you.
Oh, and you're in there twice. Thank you. And what was your roll, Landar?
18.
All righty. Let's do this descending. Okay. So this thing finishes its
Okay.
swooping down, except you guys have all sort of moved.
Not that one. Sorry.
So it is a little bit confused and taken aback as it then turns and it sees this large creature next to him, and he starts and it lets out a blood-curdling howl that actually sounds a little bit distant. All right,
I
tell me
am
some con saves.
immune to being frightened.
Oh, Jesus.
You are immune to being frightened. You're not immune to the rest of the stuff.
Okay.
Except it's not quite as powerful as it seems. So let's see.
It's a magic effect.
It is a magic effect.
Hey, that's good. Landar went out.
Landar, you're only going to drop half your hit points.
As you said that, but the music I'm listening to went, God damn. I agree.
Oh, you lose half
This
your
is
hit
not the
points.
way.
The others of you are frightened unless you're immune to fear, and then you're not frightened. And did I see Andwise? Andwise.
I'm out of range. It says
You're out of
30.
range. Perfect.
Yep.
Perfect. Yes, you are. Okay. All right. Well, so that brings us to, and that is all that he's going to do is he's moving and brings us to Andwise.
Wait. What?
Wait, what? Wait, what?
Hey, where did I go? I'm not in the tracker anymore. Oh, I'm at 18. Okay, never mind.
Oh, I wanted to save this trick for later, but I think I need to use it now. Free interact.
Oh, have you measured?
Yes, I have. Free interaction. Grab a glass globe with metal bands on it out of my pouch and hold it in front of me.
We have iron bands?
There's bands holding the glass and stuff together.
Okay.
I made myself a gimmick. And as soon as I pull it out and hold it in front of me, my homunculus is going to grab it and he's going to fly with it using his free interaction. To right here. He is then going to set it down on the ground. I'm then going to use catapult.
Okay. And remind me what its range. Everyone within 100 feet, isn't it?
Yes, it is. 100 foot range. Any creatures within 100 feet. And I'm going to catapult it basically right here.
What is it? What are you doing?
Okay, well, move your homunculus where you're putting it, because I put the aura on the homunculus. Show me where you're putting it. I know that the homunculus might not be in range. I don't know if it's going to be in range. There is a hand, a severed hand with a ring on it that is what the homunculus is carrying.
No, we only saved the finger with the ring.
The finger with the ring.
So
Okay,
it
so there's
is
a severed finger with a ring.
Inside of a sphere, you can see it with a contraption next to it, where as soon as the glass breaks, that contraption goes off, shattering the finger that's inside the ring, so the ring is no longer being worn by the finger.
Yep. Okay, so place your homunculus where you're putting, so that I know what the range is.
Basically, oh, you put it on the homunculus. Okay.
I put it on the homunculus. Sorry, but that was the easiest thing to do. So just move the homunculus.
Yep, I'm firing at that wall right there with the catapult, with the item that the homunculus was just carrying.
Okay.
As soon as the catapult goes off, a trigger goes off inside the homunculus, knocking his gem loose, making him just a pile of machine parts again.
And there is a flash, and everyone except Andwise and Ander disappears. And actually, Oriel doesn't disappear either. Okay, so how do I? Yeah.
What did you just do?
I knew you were going to do this. Okay, so everyone else has started into the combat and is working on wielding the combat, and you find yourselves here. You find yourselves in a cavern that looks like it was hollowed out by dwarven miners at some point in the past. And you look around and there isn't anyone here, and you are not here. So, Andwise, you are standing face to face with the Frost Maiden.
Ring of teleportation.
You are standing face to face.
Yep.
What just happened?
I think we all got banished.
Where?
Will you court death to obtain my blessing?
Will this city be mine? I want the city, that orb there that you're in front of. I know it can mess up your plans with your winter. I don't care. It all makes this city fly. That's all I want, is this city in the air flying. And mine. And if courting death is the only way I'm going to get it, I think I need to make a con save.
I think you need to make a con save.
With inspiration and flash of genius. So 18.
And so, as Ander is watching this and has listened to what you have said, as she turns and looks and she sees a frozen statue. And the Ice Maiden nods in satisfaction and fades away.
Okay. So when it gets round to,
So,
I was going to say, when
Right.
it gets round to my turn,
Yes.
I'll ask Azathoth if he knows the plane shift spell, if he's able to use it, or if Kira is.
Oh, and
Hmm.
actually, you guys are there with 4 tomb tappers and 2 polar bears and a snow golem and a bunch of other stuff.
Okay. Well,
But you're
I
not going to
took
want to
this-
teleport them back. Oh, and the skull. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, the short version of it is that essentially I'm going to teleport us to another plane. I'm just going to plane shift us with the scroll.
Okay.
Although, yeah, because we don't have time to do it now. But if I teleport us to, like, let's see, I don't know, some harmless plane, like the plane of law, well, maybe not the plane of law. It's not harmless for everybody, but you know, something like that, like maybe just the astral plane, I guess.
Okay.
I don't know. Tallies would know, like, which plane would be relatively safe, or a location with like a well documented area that might be somewhat safe.
Okay. So you plane shift, and the group steps out into what looks like a sort of vast space, and where there doesn't seem to be gravity here. As you sort of kind of float around, as you practice a little bit, you can sort of figure out where you want to go, where you want to go, and you can see some things sort of floating in the distance. And what do you do next?
So the next thing that I do is, I guess I have to start working on figuring out how to cast plane shift. Since it's not a spell that I know, we say I cast it from the scroll. So
You didn't copy it from the scroll first?
I couldn't have done well.
That's true.
Because we didn't have any spell components for me to do stuff with it.
True.
So yeah. So, but I mean, so Tallies does have, basically a perfect memory, and so he's gonna, from memory, try and at least use what he knows to see if he can figure out. It might take a while,
Mm-hmm.
but however long it takes, work out how to do it. And
Okay.
then
And
see
do you
what we
take the
can
group
do.
with you?
Yeah, and because I can specify a location, so I'm going to specify the city that we're in.
Okay. And you come back and you find yourselves next to the Mythalar again. And you see Ander kind of sitting there, not really quite knowing what to do. And she looks up at all of you as you come back out, step back out with a pleading look as she points to a frozen statue of Andwise.
Oh, look. None of my diamonds are here anymore. I guess I can't save him. Drop them to the ground.
Oh, sorry, I'll leave Landar too.
You don't bring Landar?
Yeah, no,
No,
Landar's
he's
trapped
evil.
on it. Yeah, Landar was left in the room with the tomb tappers.
Oh, he was. It was up. Oh, yes, back in the caves. Yes. All right. So Landar is not here.
Okay.
And
So yeah,
the rest of you kind of
okay.
see, as you look at Tolly's, kind of see sort of a flash of the snowflake on his forehead.
All right. Well, this was
Hey, if she
awkward.
left, let's use the thing.
Yeah. Tally's is going to try and command the city to fly. Since he's attuned to it.
Let's see. And there's someone else attuned to it who is not here.
Melee.
However, he would have been in the melee with Landar and the Tomb Tappers, so I think he would be gone. And so you would know. By now, you would know that the other one who was attuned to this is gone.
Okay.
All right. So, as you use this item that you are attuned to, and you will it to move, and the city kind of shakes a little bit, and it shifts, and it works to free itself from the ice as it lifts up within the cavern of ice.
All right. I don't know if this thing's got any weapons on it, but if you can try and bust through that ice at the top, whatever. We're going. Just let it
Kira?
do its thing. Oh,
Yeah,
incidentally,
that's a tough.
how
The
how
two
long
of you
will
are
we-
still here.
Help us
How long will
however
we
we
wait?
can. I got Sunbeam. I don't know if that's gonna help, but it might.
Azatoth?
What do you want me to do, Talons?
Pacemaker, you big now.
honestly, the best thing that you can do is keep watch over us in case like any more things show up. You can be our first port of first alert,
Okay.
I guess, and first line of defense.
And
Tali,
Talis, you hear a voice whispering in your mind. Some uses of control weather might be acceptable.
Warm it up.
okay, keep going. Yeah. I guess. Can I use control weather to just cause a beam of sunlight to streak through, so that it's nice and warm and the ice on the surface just where the city is and nowhere else, localized so that the city finds an easier way out.
And it takes time. It takes time as it goes through. But after a certain amount of time, you can sort of feel it working as you keep your concentration on it and keep it going. And you can see an area of the ceiling area that starts over where you had figured was kind of the weakest area, starting to glow. And as it comes through, the glow comes through, and a beam of sunlight comes through and shines upon the city.
All right, keep it going. Tell the city to go up. If the ice is thin enough for a bit of light to come through, maybe it can break through.
And one of the things that you know is that everyone attuned to the Mythalar must be in agreement for it to work. Now, right at the moment, you're the only person attuned to the Mythalar. Although that might change here soon if people are resting within 30 feet of it.
Oh yeah,
Um,
that's
I
right.
mean-
Because I know how it works, so I'll tell people to stand back.
Okay. I trust you. You haven't tried to kill us or teleport us to another place at this point, so
Yeah,
really
I'll
all I
stand
got.
back. It's we've always turned to Talles for instruction.
And the city rises.
Beep, boop, beep.
And as time goes and the hole becomes somewhat wider as the city moves up to it. And the city keeps moving out, and it goes through a tunnel of ice as it moves towards the surface. And as it comes through, it does bump along the edges, and pieces sort of fall off and crash down below.
Okay.
And after some time, as it comes out, the city emerges into the night. So what are you doing now?
All right. So we get up into the sky. So one thing that I'm going to do is kind of I'm going to head over to where Andwise is. Andrew, are you still like with him or what?
I'm not sure I understand the question.
Well, like he, I assume tried to betray us by teleporting us somewhere in a closed location with all of the enemies, leaving himself here. Would that be fair?
Yes, that would be fair.
So, are you with him, or I mean, do you want to take him with you and leave?
And she looks consideringly at the statue. I can do that. So
Okay.
you were saying, Kira?
You don't have to. And she like has tear tracks down her cheeks and like she's sniffly more so than usual. You could just hang out with us and we could just have an Andwise statue. That could be cool too. I like him better this way.
I mean, at least if she takes him, she can maybe get him sorted out.
I think I'd like to stay.
Hey, I'm glad to hear it.
Okay.
Because if she takes him and sorts him out, which is like a good noble thing to do, right? I think that he's just gonna come back and try to kill us. If I'm being honest.
So Tally's opens an arcane gate and kicks. Has it? So we're already in the air. Opens an arcane gate behind Andwise. The arcane gate is going to be somewhere that's going to be like 500 feet off the ground, and he's going to kick Andwise through, so that the statue of Andwise falls 500 feet plus however high we are, smashes into the ground below.
And you feel a chill going through you of approval from the Frost Maiden at this act of cruelty. Okay.
All right. Well, no need to worry about that.
There we go.
Okay, so I'm gonna be entirely candid here with everybody. I'm currently attuned to this thing, so it's kind of taking my instructions a little bit like with the Ascendant Azathoth and Anda. However, if people stay within a certain area of it, of this thing here, they'll all attune to it as well. And so for it to do anything, if we all attune to it, we have to be in agreement. I'm telling you this because if you want to attune to it and you want to be part of the group for this city, we can do that. I'm not trying to hoard anything.
Okay.
But the thing that I don't want is betrayal, because I have too much to learn and far too much to do.
Agreed. I won't attune to it. I just want to learn, and you can drop me off. I'm okay with that.
If you want to leave, if you want to stay, whatever you want to do. You haven't tried to betray us, so I have no
Well,
I'll give Azathoth a little nudge and be like, pretty good for a demon, right?
yeah. Much more trustworthy than the companions that I have traveled so long with.
Indeed, that was unexpected.
No, this thing, it's a means to an end. End the winter. Let me restore my honor. And then I think I must go. The betrayal of my friends is too much. So I'm not going to tune to it, but I told you what I wanted.
No, that's fair. All right, so Tallies will say, well, so here's the thing. If we try to use it to end the winter, Oral is going to come back. She's going to kill us, and then she'll just put the winter back. What if we were to try and do something that might line things up in our favor? Should that be the case?
What?
Well, I mean, we'll have this entire city's sort of resources and knowledge to be able to empower ourselves.
Can we do that?
Sounds pretty fun.
Like sort of, yeah. What I don't know whether. Well, I think Azathoth might be able to pick up what Tallies is putting down, but the short version is that, you know, hey, let's like get some power so that, you know, if she does come back, we can do something about it, because we've lost like half the party. And I don't know how well we'd fare fighting a god.
I can take her.
Step one.
But we get some more muscle behind us. Yeah, couple more magic items. Now we're like, you know what? It's time to take this queen down.
I guess we take our flying city.
Tallies posits that as a potential compromise.
We take our flying city to the 10 towns. We use it to rally an army. Everyone who's tired of Oral's oppression.
You're muted.
The alternative is we end the winter and we fight Oral. Sorry.
I was talking on stream. I was like, I don't think we can hear him.
We take the city to 10 towns. We rally everyone to fight against Oral. And we overwhelm her with the combined might of me, the city, and everyone who cares to join our cause.
Okay. And so that, yeah, Tallies is in agreement on that.
Okay.
And then we just hand wave it, right? We win. We win the fight against Oral with our combined might, and we activate the Mythrawler, and we get rid of the winter, and we win. And when I say we, I mean not those two, because they picked the wrong side.
Move us to another map.
Oh, okay. I didn't think it would be that easy. We can't just montage it. Like, Azathoth, helping the villagers train, lifting heavy things, combat.
Kira's just off in a corner going like, yeah, so like murder's apparently the way. And it can be kind of fun sometimes. I did it this one time.
Tallies learns the spell Kill God.
We just get to level 20. We just like go into it.
And as everyone leans in and is going, yeah, and then what then? And the old dwarven adventurer who has been telling the tale sits back, takes the deep drink of her ale, and says, that is a tale for another night. And thus we close the curtain on Icewind Dale Rime of the Frost Maiden.
Oh, wow.
Good storyteller. Is it still winter in the north?
Yeah, what happened?
So what you're saying is it was Tally's all along trying to be the bard.
And then they all got drunk. That's the end.
They all got drunk. They lost the keys to the ship.
They lost the key. Dude, where's my Flag City? I don't know.
There are so
I
many
kept
more
it in aisle
stories.
5. No.
There's so many more stories in Icewind Dale that this old storyteller is going to make. Her drinks are going to be paid for generations.
Oh, man. All right. Well,
Not just one betrayal, but 2 at the end.
I know.
Jesus.
right.
Fuck.
God damn.
Venture capitalists. Yes.
So
We could have been
so
rich.
Okay,
Oh,
to be
fair, be
fair,
fair.
I had intended to betray all of you since we even started this campaign. That's why I'm an ice user.
It's a DM plant.
That's to be fair.
That's we should have suspected.
Andwise was
Secrets of
planning
Wit.
on it from the moment that we found this city. Especially with the curses and him wanting to greed, and it's like, this city would be a perfect platform. Shall we let him know about the canon of what's coming next, if this were to actually continue?
Sure, go ahead.
Okay.
Tell the stories you like.
Callie, as you were thawing the city out, one thing. I was in the sunlight. When you kicked me out, I knew it was coming. I stood there waiting to see how you guys would respond to my betrayal. You kicked me out. I featherfalled. The reason you don't have the keys to the It Ascendant is because I have it. And I'm looking for Landar because he seems to be on the same side I'm on.
How did you feather fall while you were petrified?
It doesn't matter.
I got melted.
He was
How do
thawed
you-
out.
You
I got
didn't.
thawed out from
Oh,
the ice.
Bam.
yeah, the
Oh,
sun.
bam. I would have moved you so fast.
It doesn't matter. How do you get the It Ascendant? It's on the Flying City.
Like, this
No,
is
it's
fun
not.
and all. Like, you can
We
come up with
never
a
brought-
story in your mind, and that's cool, and that can be your own little like.
Then you
canon,
have to
but that's
get
not
through the
what
white
happened.
dragon. You have to get through the white dragon wormling that's on the id. And
Oh boy. Okay, so we're done. That was the end of our story. It was a lot of fun. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. And we'll be back. I don't know if we're planning on next week, if we're gonna have a session 0, or if we're gonna. Okay, so there's gonna be a gap between this campaign and the next one, which is pretty typical for all of our streams. Just pay attention to announcements, and we'll let you know. We're getting ready to start Saturday games
and
again.
our very own Swank over there is going to be our next GM. Yes, her.
I'm really excited.
I'm really excited.
All right.
She's a nicer DM than I am. She probably won't betray us at the end.
Every
Wow.
West Marcher
It's pretty
dies laughing simultaneously.
All right. I'm out of words. I'm just gonna hit the button. Goodbye.